ॐ गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पतः नः शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदवेदान्तवेदाङ्ग विद्यास्थानेभ्यैव च सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयम् नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। व्यासं वसिष्ठनप्तारं शक्तेः पौत्रमकल्मषम् पराशरात्मजं वन्दे शुकतातं तपोनिधिम्। व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। अचतुर्वदनो ब्रह्मा द्विबाहुरपरो हरिः अभाललोचनः शम्भुः भगवान् बादरायणः। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। We will read from 49th Sutra. Antaryamyadidaivadishu तद्धर्म व्यपदेशात् न च स्मार्तम् अतद्धर्माभिलापात् न च स्मार्तम् अतद्धर्माभिलापात् शारीरश्चोभयेऽपि भेदेन एनम् अधीयते। अदृश्यत्वादिगुणको धर्मोक्तेः विशेषणभेदव्यपदेशाभ्यां च नेतरौ रूपोपन्यासाच वैश्वानरः साधारण शब्द विशेषात् स्मर्यमाणम् अनुमानं स्यादिति शब्दादिभ्योऽन्तः प्रतिष्ठानाच्च नीति चेन्न तथा दृष्ट्योपदेशाद् असंभवात् पुरुषम् अपि चैनम् अधीयते अतएव न देवता भूतञ्च साक्षादपि अविरोधं जैमिनिः अभिव्यक्तेः इति अश्मरथ्यः अभिव्यक्तेरित्यश्मरथ्यः 29th, page 243, 29th sutra of this adhikaran. Please read. Katham punaha parameshwara parigrahe pradeshamatra shrutihi upapadyate इति ताम व्याख्यातुमारभते अतिमात्रस्यापि परमेश्वरस्य प्रादेशमात्रत्वम् अभिव्यक्तिनिमित्तं स्यात् अभिव्यज्यते किल प्रादेशमात्र परिमाणः परमेश्वर उपासकानां कृते प्रदेशेषु वा हृदयादिषु उपलब्धि स्थानेषु विशेषेण अभिव्यज्यते अतः परमेश्वरेऽपि प्रादेशमात्र श्रुतिः अभिव्यक्तेः उपपद्यते इति अश्मरथ्याचार्यो मन्यते We were seeing this Vaishvanara Adhikaran, and in this Vaishvanara Adhikaran the mantra which is taken for discussion is Chandogya Upanishad, 5th chapter, 18th section and 2nd mantra. In that mantra, the word Vaishvanara comes, and that Vaishvanara word has come with the word Agnya, has come with the Vishwarup description of that Vaishvanara. So the question which was raised was, this Vaishvanara is Jaఠaragni, Bhutagni, Devtagni, Jivatma or Paramatma. And it was mentioned that it will be Paramatma only. We had seen that in our previous sutras. And how it was mentioned to be Paramatma, it was said by Bhagwan Vedavyas that Jatharagni is the locus of upasana for Paramatma. And therefore, Jatharagni represented Brahman is this Vaishvanara. To this point, you heard that Jaimini came forward. And when Jaimini came forward in the last sutra, he says that there are two meanings to each word. One is Rudhyartha, other is Yogartha. Rudhyartha means popular meaning, and Yogartha means derived meaning. He said that you are taking the popular meaning, but this Vaishvanara word need not be taken through Jatharagni and then made as Brahman. I will say this Vaishvanara can be directly also Ishvara. So he skipped the direct meaning and he started talking about the derived meaning. Then it was asked, why you did like that? When the direct meaning is giving you the word Agni, why you did like that? Then he gave the answer. Because direct meaning is not fulfilling the purpose, because Jatharagni cannot be the Vishwarupa. And therefore I am going for the derived meaning, which you had, Yogartha. And then he gave the derived meaning. He says, Vishwa Naraha. So Vishwe Naraha Yasya. He made a Bahubrehi Samas. Vishwe means Sarve. Naraha means beings, things. Whose are all these beings is called Vishwanara. And Vishwanara is Vaishwanara, one whose is the whole world. So this is the Yogarth, it is called. Yoga. Yesterday you had seen this meaning. Okay. So this he told in the last, I think, Sutra 28. 29 I was talking about. So 29 was objections. 28 Sutra hi Sakshadapiya Virodham Jaimini. First time Jaimini is introduced, he was the disciple of Bhagwan Vedavyas. And Jaimini Sutra he wrote on Purmimamsa. Very famous Jaimini Sutras are there. You have heard about that. So he said that the word is straight away word Vaishwanara means Virat. Straight away. You need not go to Jatharagni, etc. Straight away is no need for going through Jatharagni. Straight away it has the meaning of Virat Purush. Now, when this was said, then you heard that there were 3 points raised in before 29th Sutra. Yesterday, if you remember, what was the point? The first point was that in Shatpat Brahmana, Agni word Vaishwanara is Agni. It was said. Second, it was said Anta Pratisthite, it is inside the body. And third, that Vaishwanara is associated with the fire called Gharepatte, Havani, etc. How will you explain this? He said to Jaimini. So Jaimini said, As we have derived meaning of Vaishvanara, similarly there is a derived meaning of Agni also. So Agni means Agre Nayati, that which leads. Agragami, yesterday I was explaining. Remember that, how Agni leads. Adi Bhautik Agni and Adhyatmik Agni, that also lead. Only everybody is led by the Agni Devata of speech. Through speech only you are led. Come here, go there. From the childhood only, sit down. Everywhere Agni is leading. See how he is a genius. And therefore he can say, now I'll show you where these things have been said in the Bhashya so that you are in touch with the Bhashya also. Page 242. Page 242, last line you see. Agni Shabdah api agraniyatwadi. Got it? Because it takes us forward. Agni Shabdopi agraniyatwadi yogashrayena paramatma vishayeva bhavishyati. This is the meaning of the Agni word. So he refuted this point. Then second point, I'll show you one more point in the Tika. You have to learn to love the knowledge. See in the Tika last line, second line you see. Agidhatoho gatyarthasya nipratyantasya rupam agniriti. How much they know, I told. I'm just amazed. It amazes me when I read all this, that what sattvic mind they must be having. That means they have mastered Panini, Vyakarana, Ashtadhyayi. You have to write one line in Sanskrit is a challenge. See, agidhatoho gatyarthasya. Agi, there is a dhatu called agi. So that dhatu is in the meaning of movement. And when ni is added to it, then the roop, moving form, is the meaning Agni. Something is moving. Form which is moving. Agni is moving constantly. See, I'm not able to take everything I told you. But I'm very fascinated. So whenever you have time and you have a stamina and you have a love, you please go through it. Everything I cannot tell you. Then he says one more point. See how he's defining Agni as Ishwar. Angayati, gamayati, agram karmanaha phalam. He takes, gamayati, he take, to go. He makes, gachati means to go. And gamayati means to make go. Gachati means to go. Like I am walking. But I am pushing somebody. So that is called gamayati. This pratyay you have heard in Sanskrit. Pathayati. Patati means to study or chant. Both meanings are there of pat dhatu. Chanting is also pat and studying is also pat. Pathayati means to make chant, to make study. So gamayati, it making it go. What it is making go? Now see, agram, ahead. What? Karmana phalam. The fruit of action, it is making go. Everybody is following the fruit of action. So fruit of action is ahead of you. It is leading you. Gamayati, Agram karmanah phalam prapyati agnihi agranityuktah. I hope you are clear now. Just it came to my mind, I said. That's it, I will not. That is fine. So this was the first meaning of. He says not that Agni word is coming. So Agni is not only literal Agni. Yogarth Agni is taken and not the Rudyarth Agni. Second is the Vaishvanara you said is within the body. I had told that because the Brahman or the God is all pervading, so he is the within the body also. Digestive fire is within the body only, but Bhagavan is within the body also. So within the body, Antah Sharira, it was said that God is inside, but he is inside also. He is inside mind also. Everywhere is expressing different. And third point, what was said, that Gare Pat, etc. are associated with that. So it was said that everything is the different aspect of the Lord, and therefore Gare Pat, Agni, etc. are also aspect of the Lord. Yad Yad Vibhuti Matsattva. So this explains the Sarvatma aspect of the Lord. Now after this was over, one more problem was raised. And this problem is not that easy. Gemini stoked few problems. So in 5.18.1 of Chandogya, please see 5.18.1. If you see, Tan Hovacha, Ete vai khalu yuyam prathak evam atmanam vaishvanaram vidvam gamso annam attha yah tu etam eva. Then this word created a new problem. Which word? Pradesh matram. Not pradosh matram. Pradesh matram abhivimanam atmanam. This pradesh matram. He says that this pradesh, this Vaishvanara is pradesh matram. See, yah word is coming. Yah, relative and correlative pronoun is there. Yah tu etam evam pradesh matram, and then atmanam Vaishvanaram. One who does, because it's the same vibhakti is there. See, the Dvitiya vibhakti is there. Yah tu etam evam pradesh matram, and the pradesh matram is the adjective of Vaishvanaram. One who does the upasana of Vaishvanara, which is pradesh matram, sa sarveshu lokeshu, he eats through all, which was the first Phalshruti. Sa sarveshu lokeshu sarveshu bhuteshu sarmeshu atmasu annamatti. You remember that? Now this word created a problem for all of them. How? Why it created a problem? Because pradesh means space and matram means limited. So pradeshahi miyate parichhidyate. That which is limited by space is called pradesh matram. When that, now what will happen when you will now read the Upanishad? You will have another eyes. You have developed a new eyes. That you will go through each word in detail and you will be more careful about their meanings. So Pradesh means what? Space. And matram means limited. Miyate anena iti matra. Matra sparshaastu kaunteya. Miyate. That which measures. Their matra word in the bhashya, miyate. That is measures. So pradesh matra. So matram. So he means that which is measured by the space. Pradeshahi miyate parichidyate. That which is cut by the space. So this is the name of Vaishvanara now. Then what is the problem? First you are saying he is all pervading God. Now for that Vaishvanara you are saying which is limited by space. Same Upanishad. If you don't think, no problem. If you think only, then you have a problem. When we were a student for graduation, so some student used to say, so we were quite, how to solve this problem? I'm not able to solve this problem. We are going from this teacher or that teacher. So one boy used to come and say, he says, I'm most relaxed. I said, why you relaxed? He said, more study, more problem. Less study, less problem. Because I don't study, I have no problem. Because you all break your head here and there, then you are thinking this chapter, so this sums I'm not getting. I don't go to any teacher because I have no problem. Because I don't study it. So any good student alone will grapple with it. So if you don't study Upanishads, no problem. Then what is the thing? It's not coming in your eyes. This lamp is not coming in your eyes. Okay. Now this situation, please see. When the God is seen as the all-pervasive God, Vaishvanara is a cosmic God who is all-pervading. This is said in 18.2, 5.18.2, description of Vishwarup. But 18.1 has said which is limited by space. How will you account? The same thing is all-pervasive and same thing is limited by space. कहाँ से इन लोग सोचते हैं, where from they think and where from they bring this topic. You got the point, no? First thing, and if you read in Vishnu Sahasranam, Shiv Sahasranam, so it will be said as Sarvagataye Namaha, that who is all pervasive, Hai Namaskar. Then another word is here. Kailash Nifasini Namaha. One who is in Kailash. One who is all pervasive. How can be you are putting him in such a localized thing? This is a question which is raised. And on this question, there are 3 sutras. I think almost 4 sutras. Sutra 29, 30th and 31st. 29th is the present sutra. Present sutra will give this answer. And one rishi was there, his name was Ashmarathya. So in the 29th sutra, solution is given by Rishi Ashmarathya. In 30th sutra, another rishi will come. His name is Badarihi. Not Badarayan. He is not Vyasacharya. He is Badarihi. And 31st sutra, again Jaimini will come and he will give the answer to this question. Okay, got my point. So 29, 30th, 31st. Almost 3 sutras. 32nd is also there, but let me take till 31st. They are answering the question. Which question? When in Vaishvanara God is all pervasive, how you can say he is limited by space? Because the same Upanishad is saying Pradesh Matram. When Pradesh Matram is the adjective of Vaishvanara, I showed you, then how come it is all pervasive? Either you say he is all pervasive, either you say he is limited by space. So why you are saying contradictory thing for the same person with the same element? So let us now see. Let me give the general analysis, then we will go through the word meaning. We are in Sutta number 29. So what is Sutta number 29? Abhivyaktehe iti ashmarathya, not ashmarathya. I think I said ashmarathya. Ashmarathya. So what answer ashmarathya will give? What I am summarizing the answer. He says, no doubt. I have no problem. Ishwar is all pervasive. He is not spatially limited. We agree? Of course I agree. Then why it is said? I am telling you, learn to listen when I am talking here quietly. He is saying, when upasak does the upasana and wants darshan of the Lord. It's very interesting. You have to get more interested in all these things. In the Shastra. But I want you should have nishtha in the Shastra. Learn to think from angle of Gita, angle of Ramayana, not from your egoistic angle. Okay, I cannot change, that is my problem. But don't bend the principles. It is my problem. I cannot do it, it is my problem. It is my limitation of my nature, limitation of my mind. But principles are principles. Don't bend the principles. This is what I have learned from the scriptures a lot. Don't bend the principles. Principles, don't compromise on any principle. Intellectually, don't compromise. Physically, emotionally, okay, that our weaknesses are there. We are born with lot of weaknesses. Then it will take time to get out of weakness. Not that we cannot get out of weakness. Give some time. Give time to the person, 1 year, 10 year, 20 year, 30 year, 2 births, 5 births. Give him time. Depending on how much is the weakness and how much is his effort. But don't try to twist the scriptures. Be nisht in that. Be Gita nisht. Nisht means committed to the words. What is the principle? Main thing is there. Now this Ashmarathya Rishi says that God is no doubt all pervasive, but somebody does upasana, supposing. And upasana, he wants to have darshan of God. Like Mirabai wanted darshan of Lord, Surdas wanted darshan of God. Or Panini had a darshan of Lord Shiva's. Or Upamanyu had darshan. A lot of people have darshan of Lord. And Bhagwan gives darshan also. They don't get surprised. He comes, he talks also. He not only talks, but he can touch you also. So Madhusudan Saraswati was a great saint. I told about him, no? What? What I told? Tell me. Accordingly, I have to decide whether to tell it or not. You are listening to so long, so many things are repeated. But I forget whether I have told or not. Tell me. What did he say? Madhusudan, huh? He was a great Advait scholar. He used to live in Banaras, Varanasi. Being a very respectable person, when he used to walk toward Ganges, so both side people were only prostrating to him. One day he came to his cottage, and on his seat, one Avdhut was sitting, one saint was sitting. Have to sit on such a person's seat, that too, such a great scholar's seat, you have to be really, really daring. Just like that, you go to the Sandipni, you sit where Guruji sit, or you sit where Gurudev's seat is there. So people will beat you, not scold you. Today is his birthday, Guruji's birthday. So he was sitting there. So Madhusudan Saraswati came and as he was great, he offered namaskar and sat down. Anybody is Vidwan because he is very humble. He sat down. This person, this saint was sitting. He said, "Tell me, Madhusudan, you are a great scholar. And you are very fond of defeating other scholars in argument, Shastrarth. When you defeat, are you happy or not?" He said, "Yes." He said, "When you are about to be defeated, you get a little sad or not?" He said, "Yes." He said, "Still you are at the mind level. You have antakarana tadatmya. You are not established in Brahman." He said, "Yes." He said, "Go and do upasana and have Krishna darshan and do Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya." Yep, he gave that. Now see, they are knowing that this was the Ishwar's Vidhan. So Lord is there and Lord, he started doing. Few years he did. Anushthan means a fixed number of jap. You do jap for 9 hours, 10 hours. You have to complete the definite number. So 2 years you complete crore, this million jap. No darshan of Lord Krishna. So he just left everything. And he went and he wanted to, one person was there. He had siddhi of some ghost, he used to. He said, "Give me the ghost, at least I can have something in my life." So that also he could not. So because he said, ghosts are running away because you have done lot of Gayatri. Therefore ghosts run away from you. You can never have ghost around you. So then he said, "But I'm not able to have darshan of Lord Krishna." He said, "Close your eyes." That person who was ghost holder. He said, "Can you see something?" He said, "Yes. I see 3 mountains are burning, 1 mountain is not burnt." He said, "These 3 mountains are your past sins, which have got burned by your japa. This 4th mountain is remaining. You do. You will have darshan of Lord." And he did it. Everybody, there is a planning behind the seeker of the God. Don't try to be very smart. So there is somebody else. Don't plan. Therefore I said, don't make your own plans. And then that Bhagavan Krishna came in front of him. When he came in front of him, he got very upset. Madhusudan Saraswati. He said, "I won't see you." He did like this. Bhagavan came this side. Then he said, "Here I will not go." Then Bhagavan came this side. So little play was going on like that. So Bhagavan's darshan is there. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, which is the mantra which Dhruji also used. It comes in Bhagavad. So when Bhagavan gives darshan, and Bhagavan himself says in Gita, देखो Bhagavan can give darshan because the power of Maya is there. Achha, Bhagavan gives darshan in 2 ways. When avatar form, there everybody has darshan, Ram darshan, Krishna. And one is private darshan. Private darshan? Yes. Any upasak does the darshan. Supposing you do jap and you had darshan. Others won't have in the ashram because they have not done anything. You only have this. Supposing, I know you will not do it, just imagining. Oh, you have no hopes. No, I have hope, but not, I don't see anybody has potential to do so much of jap. And I can know that you don't have that much of devotion that you have one darshan of Lord. Therefore I am saying. So, supposing anybody does, individual, so in his room Bhagavan will come then. And others won't see it. In your room especially Bhagavan will come. And it is possible One more possibility. Only if I'm alone or somebody else will be there. No, you will be alone most probably. And even if others are there, others won't see them. Only you will have. Because others have not done anything. So how will Bhagavan give darshan to nobody? So this Ashvaratya Rishi says, Acha, ago there was one Lakshmana, his name Lakshmanananda Swami, I forgot. So earlier there was no train and bus to Kailash. So they used to walk to Kailash. Like the Ponji walked to Kailash. Imagine walking up to Kailash. Even going by this organized trip is such an arduous journey. He walked to Kailash. And when he walked to Kailash and he went near Kailash, he said, I won't leave this Kailash unless you give darshan. है भाई इनकी श्रद्धा है. ईश्वर is with Maya. If he can create the world, he can give darshan also. And he stood there. Stood means it at the bottom of Kailash. I think for 3 days or 4 days. And he had darshan of Gauri Shankar. Bhagwan Shiva appeared in. Of course with a snake. I can tell you many such places. Many things I can tell you. I told you I went at some place. Very rich person was there. So I said, how are you so rich in your house? He said, in my family, I told, I think once, that there was one of my, great grandmothers. So we were very poor and she did Lakshmi Ji's upasana. You remember that? So Lakshmi Ji appeared. Lakshmi Ji said, okay, what do you want? He said, don't go until I come. So she went inside and jumped in the well. That lady jumped in the well. He died. This way Lakshmi Ji was always there. And today he is also the top businessman of the city. I don't want to take his name. Everything is recorded. Problem is this. Darshan is there. So once I also got this total mood of having Bhagwan's darshan. And what I did, I won't do. I don't tell you. But I wanted to live in Vrindavan for 20, 30 years. I said, let me go and do jap only. And do some anushthan for that. Okay. What happened after that? That I won't tell. So he takes the Ajo Pisan Navyatma Bhutanam Ishwaro Pisan Prakritim Swamadeshtaya Sambhavami. Sambhava means manifest. Bhav means to become. This appearance is called Abhivyakti. Upasaka Nam Krite Abhivyakti. So Upasak meditates. And therefore, Lord has Vishwarup and Pradesh Matram. So appearing in a certain desh is called Pradesh Matram. Pradesh. Did you get this point? Ashvaratya point is there. Oh, yes. Upasaka Nam Krite. This is what Bhashyakar says. Pradesh Matra Parimana Parimeshwara Upasaka Nam Krite. For Upasak he manifests. If you want, you also can have darshan. So this is the first meaning given by Ashvaratya. Let's go to the word meaning, word analysis. So word meaning, see, Abhivyaktehe iti Ashvaratya. Abhivyaktehe. Which vibhakti? Abhivyakte, huh? Fourth. Fifth. Everywhere, fifth, keep on saying, because everywhere. So because of the finite manifestation of Brahman, that is called Abhivyaktehe. Abhivyaktehe means because of finite manifestation of Brahman. Upasaka nam krute, as what Bhaskar writes. So Abhivyaktehe, because of finite manifestation of that infinite Ishwar, Vishwarup Ishwar. He can express in some form. He can express as an old man also. He can express as a woman also. Be careful. Sir? One person in his dream, Bhagwan came. He said, tomorrow I'll come for lunch. I told you, na? What? What happened? No. Then he decorated the whole house to where Bhagwan will come. Ultimately, nice, he put flowers, etc. Cow came. He said, cow ate away the flowers. And then some beggar came. He said, hey, Bhagwan is come. Then some Brahman came. He said, okay, you can have food, but Bhagwan is having the food. And without praying, started eating. He said, it is very bad of you. You should pray and then eat. He said, no, I don't believe in any God other than me. He said, then get out. He said, firstly, God was to come. And I gave you the food. It is a rule in my house that everybody has to pray without it, before it. And you are eating without praying. And when I'm asking you, are saying, I don't believe in any God. Get out. In the dream again, Bhagavan came. Nobody came then. He said, why you didn't come? He said, thrice I came. Cow I was, beggar I was, and then Brahman I was. He said, but you prayer? He said, I have no other God. My name is Anisha. In Vishnu Sahasranam. He said, oh, sorry, please come. I won't come now. So you don't know in which form God will come, and you've insulted him. Be very careful then. Where was there? One Mahatma was there. So he had Ram Darshan, Lakshmanji's Darshan. So many times he used to see Ram and Lakshmanji were standing in front of him because he did some upasana. So when he went to the bathroom, etc., then also he had Ram Darshan. So one day he just said, any time you come. From that day, darshan stopped. So a lot of experiences are there. I can share more. Tell more. You just don't know what you are not aware of the bigness of the mantra power and upasana power. You think it's just only word, but it can create it can bring the big God in front of you. Sure. Odi Baba used to say that once I was very hungry. 2 small children came. And they made some, out of milk. Milk, that is, so sweets are made out of milk. 2 white milk mithais. He said, have this. He said, who are you? He said, well, we live there only, in this village. And I have brought some buttermilk also. They fed him and went away. very bright, two boys. Next morning, he saw far away there was no village. And when he went to find, he said, there is no children like that. So don't be surprised. I won't share my experience so easily because you won't believe it. So I won't share. But this much is there that God does appear. I told you that in Brahma Sutra, there's a lot of Sagurvasana topics are there. Initially only I had been talking about that. So, abhivyaktehe iti ashmarathya. Acha, I did not know that. Yes, I did not know that. Yes, what do you know? So, you have to supply two words. Pradesh matratvam sadhu. That means finite description of Vaishvanara is proper, is apt. What finite description is given is fine. Sadhu doesn't mean sadhu means sannyasi. Sadhu means is fine here. Sadhuvad. It's okay. Sadhu, sadhu. Supposing you are talking and somebody says sadhu, sadhu. That means right, right. It's in avyaya also. Sadhu is not only a sadhu is not ukarant word. It is avyaya also. Sadhu. Sadhu vachan. Sadhuvat. Good, good, good. Good, but like you say, no, good. Sadhuvat. So you have supplied two words, pradesh matratvam sadhu. So this so how will the whole thing will go? Abhivyaktehe, because of the manifestation, pradesh matratvam sadhu. So this is right that he can express in a limited space. Who said this? Iti. Iti means in this manner. Who said? Ashmarathya. Ashmarathya said like that. Okay. Please note, the answer is given to that. I told you three people are there. 29th, Ashvaratya. Next, 30th, Badrihi. And 31st, Jaimini, not Jimini. Jaiminihi. Jaiminihi, not Kailash. It is Kailash. Jaimini, not Jimini. Jaimini. Is it clear, no? Let us see 30th. Next word. Anusmritehe Badarahi. Again. Anusmritehe Badarahi. So, another sage came. His name was Badarihi. I'm repeating, he's not Badarayan. Don't confuse. We are very conditioned while reading. Lucknow was written. Lucknow. In this time, somebody said, hey, lockdown. This is not lockdown. It is Lucknow. Lucknow. Lockdown. So this is called Lucknow. So Badari. Now Badri, he said, no doubt Ishwar is everywhere. He gave another answer. What answer he gave? He said, but when a devotee wants to meditate on Ishwar, or he wants to visualize Ishwar, he can do it only in his mind. Devotee will always visualize Ishwar. In supposing you are doing jap, Om Namah Shivaya. Don't say Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Because Namo means he is not Shiva then. It is Om Namo Ashivaya. So don't use, one person was there, I don't want to take his name, and always he used to say Om Namo Shivaya, Om Namo Shivaya. So Sandhi will be there, Om Namah Ashivaya it will become. I salute to non-auspiciousness. So don't do like that. Mantra jap do properly. Okay? Otherwise some gods are upset also. They can hit you. One Devi ji was there and one person was doing wrong jap of that Devi ji. So she came and gave one slap. Devi ji's slap is not our own slap. So, his face got turned like that only. So do proper jap and with clean clothes. One more person was there in Odisha. But it was okay. Deviji made her face okay, don't worry. So he was also doing wrong jap. So Deviji came, he said, you are doing wrong jap. He said, but this is my Guru has given me this jap. Therefore I am chanting exactly what Guruji has said. He said, but Deviji said, but still I am very happy. You at least did you follow. He said, Deviji said, okay, ask a boon. He said, let this wrong jap should give the fruit. So seeing his commitment to the words of the teacher, Deviji said, Tathastu. So today the fruit comes by doing the wrong jap and not the right jap. This upasana is a very mysterious thing. Oh. So here Badari Rishi said that when you visualize Ishwar, that is always in the mind. So mind is limited or unlimited? Huh? Mind is limited or unlimited? Limited. In the limited mind, you can visualize only a limited Ishwar. Fortunately, unfortunately, the Lord is infinite, but when you will visualize is in the mind. So container itself is limited. And how can, because mind is having a shape all the time. Because why mind is having a shape? Because it comes and goes. Anything comes and goes will always have a shape. One mind has come, my mind, I say my thought is running. That means something comes and goes, then only it will run. Space will not run and go. So mind is running and coming. That means mind is finite. So in the finite container, you can't have infinite content. And therefore the content called the shape of God will always be finite. Where? In the mind. And therefore this Rishi called Badari, he said, this is the meaning of finite, Pradesh Matra. Pradesh Matra means the finite shape of God coming in the finite mind. And supposing this faculty is not there, then you cannot meditate on God. Because anybody who will meditate on Lord Ram, Lord Shiv, he will be meditating on the form of God. Therefore, a lot of shlokas are, dhyan shlokas are there. Shantakaram, Bhujagashainam, Padmanabham, Suresham, Vishwadharam, Gagana Sadrasham. You are meditating on Lord, that there is one milky ocean is there, and there is one Shesh Nag is there, on that Bhagwan Vishnu is reclining. Those who are Vishnu Upasak, they will do like that. Depending what Upasana you want to do. And supposing you are Ram Upasak. If Ram Upasak is there, then you have to think, okay, he is having Dhanush, he is having arrow, he is having nice. Tulsidas ji was there. Now Kanja Lochan, Kanja Mukha. Krishna Upasak are there. Then you meditate on Lord Krishna. Kasturi Tilakam Lalat Tilake. Kasturi Tilakam. Then he has Tilak of Kasturi there. So depending on what God you are doing, dhyan is an important portion. Okay. Who said this? Badari. What is the difference between earlier and this one? Huh? That one is in the space for darshan, and this is in the mind. How will you put in Sanskrit? Pradeshe abhivyaktehe pradesh matram. This is the earlier one, Ashmaradhya. Lord appears in finite place, therefore he is finite. Pradeshe abhivyaktehe. Therefore pradesh matram, that is Ashmaradhya. And here how will you say in Sanskrit? Pradesh manasa smaryamanatvat. Because in the finite mind you are seeing that, therefore Pradesh Matra. So Pradesh Matra has two meanings. Earlier, because he is appearing in the finite space, Pradesha Vivekti. Therefore, he is finite. And second meaning of Badarihi is because you are visualizing that God in the finite mind, not outside. Okay, this completes that. Word meaning? Word meaning is very simple. Anusmritehe, because of visualization of Brahman through the finite mind. It is called Anusmritehe. Therefore, you use the word Smritehe. Because you have heard somewhere and then you are repeating it. You are remembering in your mind. Anusmritehe. Because of visualization of Ishwar in the finite mind. And then you supply Pradesh Matratvam Sadhu. The description of spatially limited is fine. It is based on locus called mind. On the locus called mind, there is the God which is being made by the devotee. Badarihi. Badari means in this manner, sage Badari answers. So earlier answer is based on Lord's appearance, and this answer is based on meditation. Whether he appears or not, we are meditating. Anusmritehe Badarihi. Kasturi tilakam lalata patale vakshasthale kaustama nasagre kuramoktikam karatale velukade kankram sarvange charichandanam kanthe ch muktavali गोपस्त्री परिवेष्ट तो गोपाल चूड़ामणि. This is ध्यान श्लोक. ध्यान श्लोक of भगवान कृष्ण is there. Kasturi tilakam lalat patale. Kasturi, the nice Kasturi tilak is. Vakshasthalit Kaustubha. Kaustubh mani is there. Kasturi tilakam, have you heard this? Lalat patale vakshasthale nasagre mauktikam karatale vedunkare kankanam. There is a nice money is here, Bhagwan Krishna. Kankanam, Kangan is there. English. Sarvange harichandanam. Nice chandan is there. Chandan is not here only. Here is Kasturi Tilak. Here is Chandan on the chest. Why? Very hot. And therefore to cool it, they put Chandan here. In North India it is very cold. So I went to Ahmedabad in Gujarat, Dakur. So they had Chandan placed here. Sarvange harichandanam. Kanthe ch muktavali. Nice pearl is there. Gopastri pariveshtito. He is surrounded by all gopis. Gopal Chudamani. Ab uspe devotees just hold on, now let me meditate. And they will meditate on that. Something should be there for you to hold, to take your mind inside. So this is the meaning of Badari. Don't get confused that which is which. Pradeshe abhivyaktehe iti ashmaratya. And Pradesh Manasa. Smaryamanatvat. That is the meaning of Badari. Now comes Jaimini. 2 sutras are over. Somebody said by Jaimini, you only started the topic that straight away it means Vaishwanara means all pervading. Now you give the answer. He said, yes, I am giving that. Why should you bother? I have said I'll give that. Imagine how much they have revealed. I always get baffled that how can anybody know so much? See, such big books they have read. So next sutra, please repeat after me. Sutra number 31st, page 244. Sampatteriti Jaiminihi tathahi darshayati. Sampatteriti Jaiminihi tathahi darshayati. Jaimini said, bhai dekho, whatever difficulty you have, you should search the answer within the Vedas. Oh, like Gita, best commentary of Gita is Gita. So Bhagwan will say, Lokesmin dvidhanishta pura prokta maya nagha jnana yogena sankhyanam karma yogena yoginam. Ab karma yogena yoginam is in 3rd chapter. Jnana yogena sankhyanam will be in 5th chapter. 4th and 5th chapter. So he tells something in an aphorism form and then he elaborates it. This is style of Bhagwan Krishna. He tells in very short, then he will expand it in detail. Oh, I did not know that. Yes, many things you don't know. So, this Pradesh Matra word, not Pradosh Matra, Pradesh Matra, he says, let us see where else in Vedas it has come. Who says? Not Germany, Jaimini. Because if you don't know, you can easily twist the word. Only Germany said, not Germany. I had gone to Bahrain and I had no mail. I never used to use computers. So I used to dictate mails. So somebody's 2 children, whether I dictated them, you have given 2 gems to the mission. And that person typed gems. So when I came back, they showed the printout. So you have given 2 gems to the mission. And don't, while you are typing, some mistakes can be there. Typo error is there. Always revise your mail 3 times because you don't know what will go. Very absurd words can come out in the autocorrection. It autocorrects. And you don't know what it will put. And you have already sent it. Whole relation can be spoiled. So Jaimini says there's this word which is occurring in 5.18.1 of Chandogya Upanishad. It comes in Shatapad Brahman also. Oh, how much you know. And this is in Yajurved. This is Samved. This Chandogya is in Samved and this Shatapad Brahman is in Shukla Yajurved. It is also called Vajasani Brahman. Where Ishavas and Brihadaranyaka belong to that Vedas. So there also the word Pradesh Matram comes. Oh, you have read everything. Yes. My God. Kamal ho bhaiya aap to. You are amazing. You are amazing. Yes. There also it comes. And that Ved Vyas now pulls out and it shows to you where it's there. Please open page 244. In page 244, last line you see, this is the word, this is quotation. Pradesh matram iva havai devaha suviditaha. This is from Shatapad Brahman. Therefore he has put in quotation mark. Only thing, end quotation mark, the printer forgot. That is printer's problem. Not that Bhaskar would have written. Pradesh matram iva havai devaha suviditaha abhisampannaha tatha nuva etan vakshyami yatha pradesh matram mev abhisampadayishyami iti. Before iti, like that is there. So hovas. And after that, all this he continues. Murdhanam upadishan uvacheshva atishta meshvanarayati chakshushu upanayup. This is all iti. And this quotation Mukphalakam uchyate, it goes on. Quite a long quotation is there. So here it is said, I'll tell you what here it is said instead of going in the detail. He said total Vishwarup you cannot visualize. So I will give you a special upasana which is called Sampat Upasanam or Sampatti Upasanam. You can visualize the bigger on the smaller. You cannot visualize the whole Virat. You can't see more than some space you can't see. And eyes are already defective. So you can't see more than few, sometimes feet also. So how can we do upasana of the whole Virat? You cannot see Virat. So you are going to see the big in the small. And to simplify the process, it's a little funny. To simplify the process, he says, see whole Vishrup on your face. Whole Vishrup on your face, not on somebody else's face. So beginning from your head to your chin, you have to visualize the Vishrup. So head of the Virat has to be visualized as your head. That means Divlok etc. is your head. And eyes of the Virat, what are the eyes of Virat? Sun and moon, that is your eyes now. Oh, this is easy, yes. And the nose of the Virat is Virat's nose, which is all Vayu is there. Okay. And body of the Virat, can you imagine? What is the body of Virat? Yeah, right. Huh? Space, good. Now where is my space? The space in the mouth. That is the body of the Virat. Now sometimes you have a space inside the mouth. Of course, head is already there, but they did not know. So space in the mouth, space is in the mouth. Otherwise, how the food will go? So there is a space in the mouth. That is the body. Now problem was with bladder now. And you have to, only this portion is there. You can't go down. Can you imagine what was the bladder of Virat? The saliva. This saliva in your mouth, which is very important for eating food, is the bladder of the Virat. अरे feet का क्या हुआ? Chin. Chin is the feet of the Virat. This way, whole face is covered now. Very easy. And Jaimini says that this is Pradesh Matram of Virat. And this Upasana is called Sampatti Upasana. So Pradesh Matram word is used. What is wrong in what I am saying? Please note, Jaimini is not saying Shatpat Brahman is saying, Jaimini is saying that Shatpat Brahman has said that Virat can be visualized on your face only. And Desu Pradesh Matram means the Mukh Matram. In Mukh Matre, on the face only, you can see whole Virat. And he said, I'm just quoting it. I'm not saying from my side. Okay. Only why you are troubling? Because you have to think big. You are in the habit of thinking small. What I lost, what I got. He had gone ahead of me. He can chant better. I can't chant well. He has got appreciation. I was depreciated. And I am very important. He is not important. I'm not happy. He is happy. I am progressing. Therefore, I am happy. This bhed which we have, the smallness and narrowness of our mind that we have. I can't tolerate somebody's praise. I'm very happy if somebody's censor is there. I get a lot of joy if we talk back about. But praise I can't tolerate. He is going ahead. I am going behind. Why he was acknowledged. I was not. This kind of narrowness of mind which is. I don't like this person. This is the dvesh is there. I like that person only. This attachment is there. When you cut somebody from your life, and include only a specific person, this is all makes the mind disturbed. Smaller is the mind, more disturbed it is. Bigger is the mind, more open and fresh it is. Like a smaller room will have more carbon dioxide, closed room. Bigger room is there, open windows are there, or outside, it is much fresh now. When you have a smaller mind, you are concerned about your joy, your sorrow, your projects, your plans, then it's a diseased mind. You don't think big. You don't think what God thinks. Others' praise doesn't appear as your praise. Others' success doesn't appear as your success. This is all what is it called? Anti-seeker's life. And this way you will be occupied with your own small self. Okay? So we have to have Ramji's mind. Bharat Pran Priya Bhavahi Raju. My younger brother should get the kingdom. I am going to the forest. What a big mind is. Therefore, Valmiki Ramayana has used Mahatma word for Bhagwan Ram many times. Mahatma Ram, not Bhagwan Ram. Mahatma Ram has been said more than Bhagwan Ram. Bhagwan is said, but Mahatma Ram. So Mahatma word has a vyutpatti, Mahan. Atma means mind there. Atma has 6 meanings. And one meaning is mind. Mahat manah yesham yasya. Because mana is neuter, therefore mahat will come. Mahat manah yasya. Whose mind is everybody's mind, he thinks. Like head of the family is there. In head of the family, for the smallest child, everybody's mind is in the mind of the head of the family. Grandson also, great grandson also. This sister also, brother also. And thus he is the head of the family. So one who is the head of the whole universe, everybody's mind is in his mind. Not my point. So this upasana, Virat upasana, is to develop this bigness of mind and break your own shells. I lost, I gained, that is not an issue. It's not an issue. And therefore, while Valmiki Ramayana, I said, Bhagwan Ram wanted everybody's success in success of victory of Ravana. Therefore, he brought as many monkeys as possible. Everybody felt I am victorious. As many monkeys could go, small monkeys, big monkeys, baby monkeys, they all went. And when Ravana was killed, everybody was dancing. Because he felt it is everybody's success. He was last to claim it. Actually, it was his success. But he said, no, it is everybody's. So whatever good you do, it should be everybody's goodness. One day I was telling the dharma is through which big collective joy is there with your action. not individual joy, collective joy. This is the purpose of Viradopasana. So 3 angles you saw, but time is over. Word analysis. I think you can do it. If I remember tomorrow, we'll see what is the word analysis of 31st, I think, 31st Sutra. Om. Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Pyo Namah. Hari Om.